There's up. Hello, folks. Hello. I'm sorry I was still chewing. I had to eat a little salad. I'm not going to go with this beer on an empty stomach. It's Stout Sunday, the first Stout Sunday of December, and the only one. We examined porters and stout porters, and I have, here's the links for this hangout. And there's Jean-Pierre's channel link, the Beverage Ramble. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews. He is in Georgia with Beverage Ramble. And today's stout I have is chocolate cherry. Let's see if it'll focus.
Oh boy. Oh.
I guess
very
it
good.
won't.
KBS. I guess you heard that they're putting out CBS is back.
Yeah, they brought it back with a higher price.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet in my area, so
I could find it probably, but I'm not paying an exorbitant price.
just like with and I'm sorry, folks. I know a lot of you love the Bourbon County, but I'll wait till it's a lower price. I'm not paying $24. And only get two variants here. I got the Bananas Fosters and the Backyard, and I'm sure you probably got that where you are too as well.
Yeah,
I can't find the original.
$21.99 each.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, 12. One area I know I can get it for $21.99.
That's what it was. Yes,
still, I'll if be as it may, I'll probably get the 2022 version of the original or 2021.
Yeah,
it probably tastes the same as the 2023. Maybe the same.
It always tastes the same. It's always really good. But I mean, they had that one year where it was infected. Okay, so it didn't taste right, but it's usually about the same. I don't need to pay.
I'm not
$10 to $15 every year to taste the same thing. Okay, now you're going to
be crazy, but I'm not a fool, so I'm not going to get pipped.
He's just a little crazy, y'all. All right,
I'm going to get pip slapped by for that. So, Brooklyn Chocolate Stout from our first at Brooklyn Brewery. Imperial Stout comes in at 10%. Brooklyn brewed now in Utica, New York, from our friends up there.
Yeah, don't say now because it's been going on forever. I think ever since that company started, they basically most of their beers were brewed up there because Brooklyn Brewery in Brooklyn, New York is tiny.
Right.
So once it got popular, there was no way they could brew it there.
To brew all these beers there at that Brooklyn location.
Yeah, they didn't have the money really to build a big brewery, so they just contracted with the people upstate.
FX Matt, yeah.
FX Matt said, Saranac Brewing. So hey, what the heck? Now, it seemed like that one you're drinking there kind of went down a little bit, but could just be in my mind. Don't feel bad because it happens to me every time. They'll say, "Oh, look, he's doing a hangout. Hurry up, start calling." They spy on me.
No, the one you didn't like was the Black Ops. The one you didn't like.
That thing was trash.
But this one was pretty. I was very favorable to this one. So,
Black Ops was trash, and it got worse. It's like every time I tried it, it was worse than the previous time. Now, Dazzling Dave in Louisiana.
Dave,
John, what is going on?
Good, man.
What are you bringing to the table today?
Brooklyn. He brought Brooklyn Imperial Stout.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that around here in a while.
They got a Total Wine. All right, what do you have? Oh, Nitro Barista Castillo.
Nitro Barista. This is chocolate flavored. I don't know if this is a stout or not. I mean, if I'm breaking the rules, I can get another stout.
But show it up. Show it close.
Yeah.
Show it close to the screen. Move your fingers. Belgian malt beverage. Yeah, I don't think it is a stout. It's just a dark.
It looks like one. It pours black.
Let me look it up. Hold on. I know that Miller High Life is not a stout.
Yeah, it gets right. Well, yeah. Tell Claude that. It gets an 87 on Beer Advocate. It's an 11% alcohol per volume.
It's a quadruple ale. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Come on. I'll get a stout.
Either get a stout or you're out. Okay. People were wondering where I was for a week, like, why are you not doing hangouts? And I was on a trip. So I don't announce it if I'm going out of town because it's very foolish to do that. Like, hey, everybody, I'm not going to be home for a week. My house is going to be empty. There's no one around at my house for a week.
I agree. That's the most foolishest thing you can ever do. I know people do that all the time. They go off on these wild trips and they post it on Facebook where they're at while they're on the trip.
Right. Why they can't wait till they get back home? I mean, you know.
Because they need attention.
All
right.
They might get attention, but not the kind they want. Okay.
Founders Breakfast Stout, 8.3%, 60 bitterness units. We know this is a good one.
Oh, yeah.
This also is the last time you'll ever see this label again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they got woke or something. I don't know what happened to them.
Oh, that's about it.
Yeah, you can't put a baby's face on there eating a bowl of oatmeal. No. Or
I don't think they wanted to change the label, but I think certain states weren't allowing it, and they were like, man, they wanted to revamp their labels anyway, so they just figured, you know,
their new labels suck. They're so plain. It's just written on there. It doesn't even look like it's the same company anymore to me.
I don't think they're too bad, but they are a little bland. Okay.
Yeah. So well, the porter doesn't even say deep. Was it deep, rich, and sexy?
Yeah, it just said porter. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, just the porter.
So here's the KBS, and I'm gonna open it now. Chocolate cherry. This is my last bottle.
Oh yeah. Didn't you already do that one?
Not on Stout Sunday.
Oh, okay. All right.
Got a little water vapor coming out, or as I call it, smoke. Yeah, but there's no rule on Stout Sunday about repeating. You can bring the same stout every week if you want, although that would be kind of ridiculous. But anyway.
So it looks like you got isn't this the base beer for that?
I think so. Something's beeping. Yeah, that's more or less the base beer. Yep. I went to see Iron Maiden live in 1985 and in 1988 in New Orleans. Second show, I got a free ticket. Somebody said, "You want to go see Iron Maiden?" I got a free ticket. He used to always call the radio, and he would, you know, when they would say the third caller wins a ticket, he'd always
old WRNO.
Yeah, he win free tickets all the time, and I said, "Sure, I'll go for free."
Y'all get your recorders together. Get your tape recorders together.
Okay, now the aroma. It's you know,
John, he's MIA again.
He'll be back. It's a rich, dark bread crust. You get a little of the cherry. Although they were smart about this one, they didn't go hog wild like some of their like fruit thing they had, whatever that was called.
You know what? Every time they come out with blueberry and something, it's horrible.
Yeah, they might want to give up on
Listen to Cause. Remember that?
They might want to give up on blueberry. And I get a little of it. Hold on. You'll get punished work if you interrupt. Okay, now it smells like chocolate. All right, to give a little taste. Cheers. Yeah. Hey everybody, it's another flavored beer. What's new in the world?
Yeah.
Tastes like chocolate. And a little bit of cherry. I thought they could have had a little more cherry flavor, but velvety mouthfeel, high medium body, sweetness probably 4 out of 5 sugar cubes, bitterness 1.5 out of 5 hop cones. Not a bitter beer. It's a dessert beer. I just ate a salad, so it's a good little dessert. And a semi-sweet finish. So what did I say? I'm going to put this in the banners. I forgot. Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels. Oh, yeah, that was the big complaint when I reviewed this earlier this year. you didn't really pick up the bourbon barrel in it, which I don't mind that because I really don't like bourbon barrel aged beers. Yeah, 11.6. Bottled.
Why do you keep buying them?
Well, I bought a 4-pack, and this is the last of it.
No, you get those other ones too. Those Goose Islands. You buy those.
I'm getting a little tired of that. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of that.
I'm getting tired of the price.
I'm really getting tired of that.
I don't know what's going on with the price, but I'll tell you what, it just seems like the more YouTube videos that come out about somebody hunting something down and they go from liquor store to liquor store.
As I posted on the chat, I'm not driving around like a madman trying to find the stout or whatever. I got one Imperial Stout. I got one Bourbon Barrel Stout that I'm going to review this week. And you know what? It was $5.48. Perfect price for me. I'm not paying $21 for a stout.
All right, this flavored malt beverage with natural flavors was bottled a year ago. In 3 days, it'll be a year ago. So it's held up great over the year, but it is 11.6%. You would expect that. So yeah, it's a winner. And let me show
somebody posted on alcohol legs. Somebody posted on alcohol legs that the Bourbon County Stout that's finished in Eagle Rare barrels is $44. Dude, a fifth of liquor doesn't even cost $44 that they soak the beer in.
I don't need to go to the circus that bad.
No, neither do I.
Brooklyn chocolate stout, which has no chocolate in it. It's just chocolatey from the malts. That's 10%. And then we have Founders breakfast stout.
Where is this from?
And what is it? 8.3%,
60 bitterness units. 8.3% alcohol, 60 bitterness units.
Yeah, pretty bitter.
And this is the base beer that all the Kentucky stouts are made from. So this is the beer that they use to put in bourbon barrels, to put flavors in, and turn around and sell it for 2 to 3 times the amount that this is sold for.
Right. So here's the website. It's available in February. They add cherry juice. They don't say which type. It could be, store brand cherry juice, like Food Club cherry juice. Oh, well.
Could be Kool-Aid.
Now, that's not true. No, it can't be Kool-Aid. All right.
Who knows?
Try the New Belgium Voodoo Juice Force fruit, whatever that thing was. That was. I thought I was drinking Hawaiian Punch.
That might have been. Now that might have been Hawaiian Punch in it, but this is actual cherry juice. But yeah, okay. You get it on draft or 4-packs. I don't think they sell it on draft in Louisiana. It's probably only in Michigan.
Ben, I just want to make one statement. Make beer better again. Make beer better again. Don't make beer worse.
Don't make it worse. Make beer like this.
That's been the trend, making it worse.
Yeah. High life.
I got Schlitz.
Thanks for those 6 Schlitz cans.
The regular Schlitz
cans.
Oh, you're welcome.
I couldn't find. I was looking for Schlitz the other day at the liquor store when I bought the mellow corn, and I couldn't find it. So,
are you sitting down, John? I want to tell you how much I paid for that Schlitz. You ready?
Go ahead. I'm about to have a heart attack.
24 cans for $15.
That's pretty good. That's very good.
That's darn good. Most beers are what, $1 a 12-ounce can, or $1.
24 cans for $15.
Not bad. You can't beat that.
Nope. So all I had to do is pony up and buy the whole case. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. I have Brooklyn chocolate stout. I have phone.
Hey, your collar. Hey, your collar.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this ain't the 80s, man. Fix it.
This is not my advice.
the lapel shirt and the white jacket, you know, the hair and the mullet, you know. So
Okay, Don.
No.
so
Pubs,
Brooklyn
man.
Stout
Pubs.
comes in at 10% ABV. Rich roasted malts come together to create an unmistakable dark chocolate flavor. Now, I've had this before. I reviewed it last year. We get Brooklyn beers pretty well here in this area. Of course, the lager and everything else, the Pilsner, is available from October through March. It's a Russian Imperial Stout style, robust dark chocolate, and hints of espresso. As you see with the
Jean, tell the audience what is kind of ironic about them focusing on Welcome to Brooklyn and talking about the neighborhood.
Yes.
What's
Well, the fact is, they say Welcome to Brooklyn, but they have their offices there and a brewery, but most of their brewing is brewed up in Utica, New York, at FX Matt Brewery. Of course, people behind Saranac and a few other legendary beers, Utica Club Light, and so I was like, okay, but you know, so I still saying Brooklyn. I said, well, some, not all, but some stuff is brewed, but not a lot. And because of the location and the capacity, they can't brew beer, so they brew it with this agreement, which has been they've been doing it for a good while now, up in Utica, New York. So,
hey, look, world famous Russian Imperial Stout.
Yes, and they say Russian, you know.
Wow, they must hate Ukraine. Hey, Jean, it's kind of like the Sazerac in New Orleans. They make a little bit of whiskey at Sazerac in New Orleans, but not much because it's small.
So
okay, keep going.
You get the hints of the dark chocolate flavor. You get the hints of the espresso. It's not barrel aged. Unlike,
did they say what coffee they use in it?
It doesn't say. Look at
it's just it tastes like coffee, but they don't use coffee in it.
Hints of espresso, but it has that aroma to it. And again, only differences between this one and 1050, and you know, I love 1050.
Wait, say that again, Jean.
The difference between this one and the 1050, which I love very much from Oscar Blues, that's also Russian Imperial Stout, but that's barrel aged. If I'm correct, is in the 10.5.
Yes. Well, there's two types of 1050. There's regular 1050 and there's barrel aged 1050.
Right. The 1051, is that barrel aged?
No, the regular one is not.
Okay, the regular one. Okay, all right. So
I got a can of barrel aged. I could show you what it looks like in case you're interested.
Sure. Is it up there with New Holland, with their Dragon's Milk Stout? I could put it up there with it. 1050. I could put it there.
Better than that. I think it's better than that.
So this is really good. You get all that from dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. If they add a little strawberry flavoring to it, it would really be a winner. But it's a winner nonetheless. Just a good Russian Imperial Stout. Old Rasputin, that's a lower ABV. That's at 9.2. And this was at 10. So you're recommending that they do a strawberry version? Yes, I do. Strawberry version, add little strawberries. Add just if they do cherries for the for the KBS, you know, why not? You know, and if there were some other flavors that we've had from KBS that we've tried, and even the Pontoon. Remember the Pontoon had a orange flavored stout.
Yeah, I remember when that company was in business.
Yeah, now no longer. So good stout. I've raved about it many times. I gave it an A when I reviewed it. And guess what score are you going to get? We'll see. Stay tuned.
Same grade as before. All right, guys. Today we are looking at Founder's Breakfast Stout. This is the old label. This is coming in 8.3% alcohol, 60 bitterness units. Give me a second. I'll do a little read up on it. Let's see. It says the coffee lovers consummate beer brewed with an abundance of flaked oats, bitter and imported chocolates, and Sumatra and Kuna coffee. This stout has an intense fresh roast Java nose top with a frothy cinnamon colored head that goes forever. Well, I don't have a cinnamon colored head. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of at a far price. That's off of Beer Advocate. The website looks like they copied this. Yeah, they copied the same description from the founder's website. This is available year round. Beer Advocate gives it a 100. Founders has boasted on their own website that this is a 100. This is the base beer for all of their flavored stouts. And it doesn't cost an arm or a leg. So I poured it out. It's coming in a brilliant black stout color. It's a little chilly. I've had it out of the ice box for I don't know, maybe a half hour or so. How long we've been gabbing? About an hour. So the aroma you get, coffee. You smell the coffee. I think it's interesting that they use two different coffee blends in this. Yeah, you can definitely smell the coffee in this. The taste is probably going to come across kind of silky because of the oat flake that they use in it. So, cheers. Go ahead and taste this. See what it's all about.
Cheers. Go for it.
It is coffee forward. This is straight up tasting like coffee, like somebody took and it's very coffee forward. If you don't like coffee, you're not going to like the breakfast stout. It's to the point of the bitterness that you get from drinking. Say if you're coffee purist and you don't put sweetener or milk into your coffee, then you would get that coffee bitterness that I'm getting off of this. It could use a little sweetener in it to kind of tone it down a little bit but if you're expecting to get a strong coffee note off of this, you should, because it does use chocolate in it too. So probably getting that aroma from taste from the chocolate as well.
I've always liked the breakfast stout. I always thought highly of that one.
Gets a 100. It gets a world class grade on Beer Advocate.
Deserves it. It deserves it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I see why those KBSs are so popular, because this one right here is fantastic, and it's you could taste it. It could use something. It could use like some sweetener in it or something.
Yeah, it's got that bitterness going for it.
Oh yeah, it does. I'm going to add something to it.
Uh-oh. Sean,
I'm not adding anything. I'm not going to pull that route. I've learned my lesson.
Don't copy him, Sean.
I'm going to put a little knucklehead in it. This is salted caramel whiskey.
Oh, yeah. I haven't opened my bottle yet. Thanks for the bottle.
I have. I don't need anything right now. I'm good.
I'm not putting much in. I'm just putting like about a half a shot.
I'm just gonna stick to beer from now on.
Maybe like 3/4 of an ounce, like that much. So this is probably going to knock down the coffee bitterness that I'm getting from it. You taste it. I didn't really mix it up. Oh yeah, yeah. I can see this coffee is this beer is a strong vessel for anything. It's kind of like when you smoke meats. You know, you use pork because pork holds all the flavor in. Chicken does the same thing; it holds it all in. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend this, and I'm gonna ditto the score.
This is a good. This beer and where I have these are good nightcap beers, dessert beers. If you don't like desserts, you can have this one. This is a dessert.
Yeah, and you know what? You can make your own little fancy stouts. All you need to do is have some liqueur or maybe some whiskey. You know, you don't need to go out and chase all that down. You get your base, and then you add to your base. and you get the same effect. If you want wood, stick a toothpick in it or something. I don't know what to say about that. Stick a charcoal briquette in it if you like all that stuff.
Yeah. I like smoked meats. I had a friend of mine smoked a turkey. Once you have a smoked turkey or fried turkey, you can't go back to cooking it the traditional way.
Oh yes, yes you can, because I had a baked turkey Thanksgiving Day and it was very good.
Smoke it.
We had a smoked turkey. It was good.
Yep, good times. Good Thanksgiving with the family. Some good Creole.
I don't really care for fried turkey because usually they get fried out, because what happens is that they have to like cook the interior of the meat
right
to a certain temperature. So the exterior parts, like your wings and legs, usually come out dry. I don't really think that's the best way to cook a turkey anyway. I think you should just harvest it all out and then cook it in pieces, but a meat consistency, like your white's going to cook faster than the dark meat. But that's me.
I mean, I like fried turkey. If a fried turkey is done correctly, I like it. A smoked turkey is good.
You can't separate the meat inside of a hot oil. The hot oil is going to be one temperature.
Right.
So the outside, it's going to cook faster than the inside, because they got to get the inside cooked before they can pull it out. And a lot of people, they overdo it. They don't understand that if you pull it out before it's done, it's going to continue to cook. The temperature of meat actually goes up before it cools.
Now, Popeyes will fry a turkey for you for Thanksgiving for only $100. My stepmother.
Is that the charge? You got to buy the turkey, or is that the whole shebang?
It's the whole thing. All you do is give them the money; they give you everything.
All you got to do is go to the local Knights of Columbus, and they usually sell them for $50.
Thank you.
My stepmother. I have a stepmother because my actual mother died when I was 16 years old. But and my father got remarried. So my stepmother baked the turkey for Thanksgiving, and it was good. I mean, I liked it. I didn't go eat. I don't go to Thanksgiving to eat so much I feel sick. It's like I ate it, and then it was good.
I did this year. My parents' house. I ate one plate. I was done. I was too full. I did not.
I wanted more, but I was like, nah, I don't want to feel all.
Two plates. One plate.
Yeah, but you told me. Yeah, but you told me on the phone. You told me on the phone. Oh man, I ate too much.
Yeah,
I just brought it home.
All right, now I'm going to get my score.
I made a big old pan of melitons with sausage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go over well, so I left half of it there, took the half home with me, and I brought everything.
My neighbor across the street made Militon casserole and gave me some the other day, and it was so good. Oh, all right.
Oh, you can't go wrong with Militon.
Oh yeah,
you know how to make them.
Now you might live in a state. Some of y'all might live in a state where Militons are called chayotes. So that's what we're talking about.
Some people pronounce them chayotes.
Yeah, when we say Militon, we're talking about chayot or chayote. All right. It's a squash from France. This beer is really good, but it's expensive. But luckily, I got it for so cheap because Rouse's didn't know how to run their register or whatever, and so yeah, I got it for $5.99 a 4-pack. And I told the lady at the register, I said, "This is not the right price. It's like $5.99 a bottle." And she said, "Well, the manager said just to sell it to you for that." I said, "Okay, I'm not gonna beg somebody to charge me."
And then you told me about that, and I went by there, and they didn't know the price when I got there either. So I said, well, "I think it's that price," and they just looked around and they said, "Well, we're just going to charge you $9.99."
Yeah, so you got it for $9.99.
Like, yeah, so I got the deal too, but not like your deal.
Not that deal. Yeah, that was a crazy.
I think this stuff's more expensive than that. They're like, "No, we're just going to sell it for $9.99." Yeah,
the actual price was $17.99, but I was like, you were trying to tell. you're trying to tell the people and they don't want to listen. Well, their whole computer system crashed. That's what happened. Their computer crashed. All right. So I'm going to score this. I'm going to score this an A, not an A plus, but it's close. It's close. Let me tell you, it is close. I'm going 97 out of 100. I was willing to pay the $17.99. Tell you the truth, I showed up at the store, willing to pay the $17.99. And the lady was like, "Well, you have to pay cash because our whole computer system crashed, and Rouse's doesn't have a credit card right now." But luckily, I had just enough. I didn't have much cash on me that day, but I had like $8, so I got it. All right, so 97 out of 100. It's a beauty. 1 in a million girls. Why would I lie? All right. Anyway, as far as promos, Wednesday we have Joker's Wild, and I got a really crummy beer to bring from our enemies. I mean, to say our friends at Aldi.
Oh man,
I paid $7.99 for that 6-pack, which was about $7 too much. It should have been 99 cents for the 6-pack, but I'm going to bring it and show y'all how bad it can be. I did go to Spain, and when we come back around, I'm going to show y'all a couple of photos, and I'm going to show y'all a product that I have. But next Friday, Fandango Friday, where we're going to drink a little bit of liquor or a little bit of a liqueur.
Yes.
But we're not going to drink a lot of it.
That's referring to somebody.
Nah, I didn't say I was throwing that. I didn't say I was throwing shade on anybody, boy, you dig. But
that was for someone's brother.
Right. I bet I was feeling better Saturday morning than somebody who I'm not throwing shade at. But anyway, now talking about throwing shade,
I'm pulling
back. Have beverage ramble.
Yeah, I'm pulling back. So thank you, Jay. Thank you, Dave. As always, yes, a lot of fun.
Wake up and smell the whiskey. I mean, wake up and smell the coffee.
A little too much fun Friday night. Too much fun. But in any event, yes.
Before the sun went down myself.
So 95 out of 100 for the Brooklyn Chocolate Stout. This is superb. Always enjoy it. Nothing wrong with it. It's just been it's not better than 1050 or it's a lot better than Old Rasputin in my opinion, but not better than 1050 just for me. And I'm very biased to that.
Russian Imperial Stouts are a little different. Russian Imperials have more of a bite. Kind of like this one's kind of like
the Stone Russian Imperial was also they're just as good. And I was looking for that yesterday while I was doing my shopping. Speaking of shopping, that's what I have coming up. Hope you guys enjoy the
I'm sorry, what number did you give it again? I'm sorry.
95 out of 100.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Hopefully you all enjoyed the video of the Highland Brewing Lower Falls IPA. It's a session IPA that's up on the channel right now. This is what I have coming up. I will be doing from 3 Taverns. This is their one of their lagers called Ochik from 3 Taverns Brewing.
Okay.
So 4.2%.
That's mild.
There. I got from Service Brewing Company up in Savannah, Georgia, Raleigh Point Pilsner.
Raleigh Point. Okay.
So
I've never been to Savannah, doggone it.
Never been to Savannah.
The other day. I'm sure y'all saw this.
Beautiful.
Imperial.
Oh, I had that beer. That beer is awesome, Joe. You're gonna love that beer.
Yeah. So
I haven't had that one in forever.
Yeah. From
I know you didn't. Would you pay like $10 for that can?
I bought this in Jersey actually. When I was up there for Thanksgiving, I went to Total.
Yeah. That's
Total. What's the name of the store? Total Slime and More, or
Total Ripoff.
Total ripoff.
Yeah. So paid about I think it was 6 something for this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, 6 or 5.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Hey,
Enjoy
Jersey
it.
price.
We don't get those prices around here for that because there's only like one person that has those now. That we're talking about that will say, "I can't sell you this. You are not worthy to buy it."
Oh yeah, if I go to that guy, he's gonna say,
Yeah, Sleepy Jew.
he's gonna say, you don't want to buy this because it's outside your price range. He
Right.
likes to insult his customers. He's got
Oh,
a sign. He's got a sign in his store that says, "Be nice and leave." All right, anyway.
Yeah.
Saint Veran from Left Hand Brewing Company, their Tripel Ale.
Oh, well, I probably wouldn't like it because I hate Tripels, but it's probably really good, But yeah.
We just did a Tripel. You said you didn't like it.
I know. I just say I probably wouldn't like it.
From Allagash, the Gatherwall Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout. Now, this one, I'm sure I would enjoy, and I love the price. It's not like, Goose Island, the Bourbon County, but Allagash, based in Massachusetts and Vermont, Brewing Company, is their Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout.
Yeah, we don't get their beers here.
11%. Portland, Maine. Yeah. So, and speaking of 1980s, 1985, great year for music. I got the Voodoo Ranger mango flavored New Belgium 1985 IPA.
Keep it. No.
It's mango flavored, so
no.
So this is that, and the ABV is 8.7%. If I see it right there.
Oh yeah, I had that. It's okay. That's what it is. It's okay.
But hey, I love the 80s.
Right. Actually, folks, he's not kidding, because after we get off this hangout, we're gonna all get together and watch old episodes of In the Heat of the Night. So
episodes of Riptide or Hunter.
And Simon, and then don't forget, Monday night we're gonna watch Simon and Simon.
And they shoot the bullets and nobody dies.
Nobody gets. There's no blood. Nobody ever.
I'll be joining you for Fandag Joker's Wild Wednesday. I'll have something, a malt liquor, maybe a light beer, maybe just water. And Fandango Friday, I will be easy with something, but it'll be easy and mellow. It will not be that mellow corn. No more corn whiskey. No. Well,
corn whiskey's all right if you don't drink it by the gallon,
Yeah. And that's it. And I'm done. So there you go. Everybody, enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your week. First month of December, the final month, guys. Make it a good one.
Yeah, you mean first Sunday of December?
Yeah, first Sunday of December.
You said first month of December.
I mean, the last week of December. Let's start over again. Final month of the year. First Sunday, final month of the year. Everyone, make it a good one. Let's go. Let's end it on a good note. 2023.
Right. Now, here's a screen share talking about drinking too much. You might have heard of the singer Lou Reed.
Yes.
With that song, Take a Walk on the Wild Side.
Dude.
Lou Reed said his favorite food was Johnny Walker Black Label. That was his favorite food to eat.
Yeah.
And Lou Reed went from looking like this to looking like this.
Yep. Years, man. Years put on you. So you got to slow it down.
This is what you look like when your favorite food is Johnny Walker Black Label. And then he died.
Isn't that what happened to you when you age anyway?
He died of liver failure. Sad story, but that's just something to think about, folks. All right.
Miller High Life.
Nothing like ending the show on a happy note like that.
Right. You know me, I'm all positive,
Timing is so impeccable. All right. So again, breakfast stout, 8.3% alcohol, 60 bitterness units from our friends at Founders. This gets 100. Beer Advocate, it gets 100 on their own website. which is a little pretentious, I think.
No, they would just their website their website quotes rate beer. Rate beer gives it 100. It's not their own score. It's they have a link to rate beer that gives it 100. Yeah, if you look at that, it's a link to rate beer that gives it 100. Yeah.
No, it's not. You need to look at the website.
I just finished looking at it.
It says on tap, Grand Rapids, breakfast stout, double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout, and it goes. Okay, it is rate beer.
Yep.
Tomato. Anyway,
Accurate
this is very good in the style. I cannot give this 100 because, and this is in date, this was packaged in February of this year. So it's about 10 months old. The coffee bitterness is there. You get the acidity from the coffee. To me, that's not a pleasant thing. There's a way of brewing coffee and getting the acid out of it, so you're not drinking coffee acid. So that's the only off thing I found with this. I've had other coffee stouts before, and I didn't pick up on that astringiness that I get from this one. So with that said, I've got to give this a 97 out of 100. It's really good. It's a real base. I tested that, getting that astringity out by pouring a little bit of this knucklehead salted caramel in it. It evened it out. So this is definitely a base beer for building other flavored beers off of. So cheers.
Okay, what's that number again?
B97.
Oh, Scoot in the morning. Scoot in the morning. All right.
Something like that.
Now we're gonna go listen to Air Supply. All right.
Cause you're every woman in the world.
Okay, folks, I'll show y'all something. David gave me a bottle yesterday, and look what Dazzle and Dave gave me. A full bottle. Thank you, Dazzle and Dave. Look at this full bottle. Oh, yeah.
White Horse. What's the price? I wonder what the price is.
Of crap.
Now, look carefully at the bottle.
Grand Legacy. Canadian.
Yeah, he gave me this glass bottle, but he poured this into it, and I gave him this as a gift, and he did not appreciate my gift.
And it's in plastic, right?
That's because it tastes like garbage. You got to drain pour it.
He didn't drain pour it. Now, do you think Sazerac would put garbage on the market, folks?
No. You can send me the rest of that, man. I'll take it here in Georgia.
Hey, that stuff's garbage.
It'll be gone by Tuesday.
You know how much I paid for that, folks? You know, David will tell you about why I bought it, because I paid $8.99 for the bottle. $8.99.
That's why you bought it, because it was cheap.
Yes. Okay.
No, you just went ahead and bought it. And it came in a plastic bottle. And alcohol deteriorates plastic. And I keep on telling you that, but you're not listening.
I'm not listening.
Plastic is porous. Anything can go through plastic on a molecular level.
Let's see here.
It is the truth about plastic bottles. Those 2-liter bottles of Coke, the reason why they only keep them on the shelf for 3 months. If you find one that's 4 to 5 months, they get soft. That means something's getting into it and something's getting out of it.
I'm going to do it before we get off the air, folks. I'm going to do a screen share. And I want you to look at this photograph that I took this photo on Wednesday, and I want you to look at it carefully.
All right.
This was in Gibraltar.
I like the
What
moped.
is that? A pickup truck cab? That's not even a quad cab. That's a single cab. We're looking at the sign where it says you're under surveillance.
Look at the scooter.
The monkey on the scooter.
Okay, okay, I see.
Oh, it was running all around. It was jumping all around. It tried to jump on my back.
Orange.
Said,
is that a baby
monkey?
Orangey?
Yeah, that's the baby. It was a baby. It was a baby. I said, don't get on my back. You might bite me, and tried to grab my hand. I thought it was going to bite me. And then it went to sit next to its mommy. So there it is with the mama.
So is this in Africa or Spain?
No, neither. It was in Gibraltar.
Remind me again where Gibraltar is.
Gibraltar is next to Spain.
So this was Spain.
Well, next door, because Gibraltar was captured from Spain by England in 1704, and they still own it. So it's part of England, but it is Spain, but it's owned by England, you know. So the baby was so cute. The baby was so cute. That thing was terrible. That was nasty. I hated that thing.
Why are you showing us food?
The sauce was horrible.
Looks like
and that's
ketchup.
that's what downtown Bond Street looked like in England. I went to Bond Street in England, and everybody was looking at their phones.
Of course. Check that out. That's pretty cool.
There's Buckingham Palace, but it was closed. Let's see. That's the fresh seafood market.
John, look.
You can even buy seahorses to eat. I didn't know people ate seahorses, but
good fresh shrimp.
That's in Gibraltar. That's in the.
You must have been eating. You must have ate real good over there.
No.
I got some good Chinese food. There's the Rock of Gibraltar.
He chases down the cheapest eats he can get all the time.
I was
in some of the locals, Jay. Some of the locals about, hey, where's the most? I get more.
That's the Rock of Gibraltar.
Yeah. That I was standing in Spain when I took the photo. I was standing in Spain, and I took a photo of Gibraltar, and that's the Rock of Gibraltar. And you can see the little antennas on the top. You can't go. They don't let you go to the top because it's a military base, and it's a top secret military base. So there's one of the beers I bought.
Were able to bring some stuff back
inside my body.
Well, you couldn't try. Okay.
That's a double Martin.
Yeah, double 7.2. That was a good one.
Wow.
And there I am. There's the 9%. Okay, that's the 9% I drank before I got on the airplane.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I got 2 parties to go to today.
Okay, yeah, you got to do Toys for Tots. All right.
I gotta go. I got a night's party too.
All right. Well, have a good time, and y'all enjoy watching.
I got luck, and I don't have anything, so I might have to go to the store and buy something.
Jason Cleveland says, "Don't reheat leftovers in plastic either."
Yeah, I threw all my leftovers. All my leftovers are gone.
I've seen people reheat stuff in styrofoam. And I'm like, have you lost your freaking mind? Styrofoam.
Oh, yeah. You never use styrofoam. I'll tell that story one day.
They don't care. You know, this isn't just like isolated to one person. I've seen several people do this. They're like, oh, I just go ahead and stir it if it starts like, burning on the side. Like you're eating plastic, you idiot.
Yeah, you don't want to eat plastic, folks. Not styrofoam.
No, it's bad enough. It's in shredded cheese. Never, ever, ever buy pre-shredded cheese and eat it. It's got plastic in it. It's cellulose. And it's not the plant-based cellulose. It's the stuff that they make from plastic. They put on there to keep the cheese from going back together in one big pile.
No, I cannot comment on that. All right. Well, have fun at your parties.
Hey, you think I'm lying?
No, I just don't know about it. I can't comment on something I don't.
Do some research. Do some research, man.
I don't have to do research because I know that if styrofoam melts into your food, you're going to eat it. So I don't need to research that.
Also talking about the cellulose as well, which is in the cheese to keep it separated.
Oh yeah, I got to research that. I never heard of that. Yeah, but
you're just in denial. You've heard this.
I'm not in denial. I never heard it. Okay, well y'all have a nice Sunday, and I hope the Giants.
Not many good games. Just today, maybe one. Eagles and 49ers, and that's about it. I know Saints playing. No, Falcons playing the Jets. Saints are playing the Lions, so that might be interesting.
It might be interesting for people that got nothing to do.
Right.
Yeah, but the Saints need to get this to stay ahead because the NFC South is a bad division.
I want to tell all y'all and everyone out there that's listening, watch how Derek Carr plays the game. That's all I got to say. Watch how he plays the game.
Yeah.
It's strictly an offense throwing. It's a throwing offense that they're running right now. Straight up West Coast offense. Like I've never seen before. Saints, they're not even running the ball. They take Kamara and they throw him off into the flat.
Yeah.
But watch how many times.
Yeah, they got no running game. No running game.
Watch. If you know anything about how a quarterback is supposed to play the game, watch. He always goes on his third option, which is a dump ball. He lets the number one receiver and the number two receiver run out there, and they do nothing. Chris Olave doesn't even want to play anymore. He's one of the best receivers in the entire league.
Detroit needs this win.
Just watch how he runs the offense. It's crazy. And some people say, oh, no, well, it's the offensive coordinator. Well, if that's the fact, how come Jameis Winston was put back in and scored 2 touchdowns? Right. This guy can't even get anything in the red zone. They relied on the kicker so much last week that he went in and got 5 field goals and missed one because you're not supposed to use a kicker like that.
Yeah, 53-yarder.
Kickers don't win your games.
Yeah, like I said, the division is wide open. It's between the Saints and the Falcons. I'm not worried about Carolina. No one should worry about Carolina. Nobody should worry about Tampa. Tampa got a lot of injuries.
No, he's got the weakest schedule in the entire league, and they're 5
and they play again. The Saints and the Falcons play on, I think, the last game of the season. That might be for the division.
Yeah, and no one will care.
Nope.
Detroit needs this win because after Thanksgiving losing to the Packers, they got to get this win today.
If Detroit loses today, their coach is on the hot seat, and his behind is going to be on fire.
They're playing the Saints. That's a given. You got a gimpy quarterback, an offensive coordinator that can't call plays, a head coach that doesn't even know what an offensive coordinator is supposed to do.
He's a defensive coach, Dennis Allen.
Of course he is. He's a defensive coach.
Okay, well, I think the Saints could win. I'm not saying they're going to win.
They're not starting Winston. He's going to stand on the sidelines with his helmet on and jump up and down. They're not going to put him in. He's a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, and you won't start him. Makes no sense. None.
All right. Well, y'all have fun going to your parties.
You know what the definition of insanity is, huh? Keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and expect change. Never happens.
Yep. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Good day.